Good afternoon, Stephen. First of all, thank you so much for making time for us. It's so good to see you back in the Pakistani setup. How are you? Welcome back.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the invite, and obviously it's good to be back with the players and the team. I don't think there should have been a break, but there you go. It's something not in my control.
Absolutely. So, keeping in line with that, my first question will be, Stephen, what brings you back to Pakistan? What convinced you to take the decision to join the Pakistani team once again?
Look, I didn't take any convincing. When I signed to be the coach of Pakistan, I signed and committed, and it wasn't necessarily anything that I could control with regarding to the suspension, and I would say fortunately I was available in the time when the normalization committee called me again and said, would you be available? The players, the team. I was available, and yeah, no hesitation after that. And it's good to be back, and let's see what happens. At least by playing this game, we avoid not having games for the next 18 months, which would be an absolute disaster, and undo all the work that we've done in the previous year and a half.
Absolutely. So it's good to have you back, and it's good to know that we have some games up ahead, like you mentioned, the 18 months ahead. You mentioned the work you've done. So since leaving, now joining back, and the work you had done, where do you see that stands at the moment? And of course, it's going to be quite challenging for you to pick up from where you left off. How do you make a squad for this upcoming team at this level of competition?
Look, I think obviously we have one, if not both hands tied behind our backs. I had accepted this on the understanding that we would be able to have a good 2-3 weeks preparation beforehand. Unfortunately, it's now 4 days. We have 4 days to work with the players, to get them into some sort of physical condition, some sort of mental condition. Never mind the pressures that you have with playing for the national team. Obviously, it's very, very difficult. They have worked hard. They always work hard when they're with me. But you're dealing with a team who have 4 or 5 players playing in the top league in Argentina. There's one playing in Belgium. There's another 2 or 3 playing in Denmark. So they are a very experienced squad, and despite their problems within their own country, they are one of the top 10, 15 countries, I would say, in Asia. So it will be a difficult game. And as I said before, we are coming from 9 months of no competition, no national team competition. So we had opportunities September, October, November to play games, but due to the problems that we were facing, we didn't have any games. And then we are now expecting these boys to perform on 4 days of training. Will be difficult.
Absolutely, it will be very difficult. So, Stephen, from your own experience, vast experience of so many years of coaching, what are your realistic expectations from the match ahead and this Group E in this competition for Pakistan?
Look, I think we're going to have to be very economical in how we do things, because we don't have the energy to sustain the type of game that we want to play for 90 minutes. I don't know how long some of the players will last, to be honest. This is my concern. Thankfully, we have 5 substitutions, and I'm pretty sure we'll be using all 5 of those. Like I said, Syria are a very strong team. They're very physical, big side. And it will be very difficult from the beginning to the end. But we have shown in games against Saudi, against Tajikistan, and against Jordan, in parts where we can fight, and we will fight. That's for sure. We are wearing the national flag of Pakistan. We will fight. How long? will we last? This is the major question.
For sure. And you mentioned the fitness levels as well. So how difficult does that make for you in selecting the squad for the upcoming match?
It does, because you have one or two players that you say, okay, he's really good, but he doesn't have legs, or he's not going to last 90 minutes, or in one case you're going to have a player who's really fit but not good enough, or not ready, or doesn't understand. So do you put him in because he can run around the pitch? It's difficult, but I think we will be playing with 16 players. That's for sure.
Okay, so playing a 16 players. And Stephen, finally, if you could please tell us, are you here for this tournament? Are you playing with the Pakistan team? Or given how the nature of Pakistan football works,
Look, I would love to be there for the tournament, but unfortunately, again, that is not something that I can control, because once the elections take place and the new president is in place, they then have to decide on who they want to be the coach. There are a lot of things that come with that. So at the moment, I am here. I will do my best for Pakistan. I've been in touch with the players throughout the 9 months, even though there was no indication that I would be called back or not. I will be in touch with the players, and of course I'm in touch with the staff and the normalization committee. I can't say any more than that, because I don't know any more than that. That's the honest truth.
just like you, no one knows exactly what's happening with Pakistan football, but yet the fans show up, the media, then we all want the very best. And I know I said
Yes.
the last question will be the last one, but this will be the last question, Stephen. All the time you spent with the Pakistan team so far, and now that you're back, how would you sum up Pakistan football and the players?
I would say that we are on the edge. Okay. And on the edge for me is, we could go one way and it's all over, or we could go the other way and we could go to the Asian Cup.
Wow.
And I think I would like to think that the powers that be in Pakistan, and I'm talking everybody, they make the football decision, because what football can bring to Pakistan, there is nothing in that country, including your cricket, that can bring you what football can bring to Pakistan. And once we understand how much benefit there is for us, our people, our children, and the game in Pakistan, we will be so much better off. I don't know if people quite understand the impact that football has around the world. I mean, and I want us to go over the edge on that side, not on the other side, which would be the end of Pakistan football, I think, as we know it.
We wish you the very best in your endeavors and your journey, and we all hope that it's the good edge and not the bad edge, and Pakistan football only takes off from there. Hopefully you can.
Me too. Inshallah.
Even it's always a
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
Thank you once again.
Thank you.
All the
Take
best.
care.